So I'll focus on the business model. Look, the industry has seen two different business models. One is the warehouse model, wherein you open up a warehouse, typically in a low-cost location outside the city, and you deliver a significant range. The other model is a hyperlocal model, wherein you tie up with like tons of kiranas and you deliver the items. What we have settled on is what I call as the scale local business model, wherein instead of having one warehouse and several hubs in the city, we might tie up with 7 to 10 big, very big retailers. And that gives us access to large range. It gives us access to customers who are in close proximity of the store. And what it results in is a model wherein our logistics cost is very highly optimized and we are a completely asset-light model. But to make it successful, what we did is from the experiments we ran from the warehouse model, we looked at the technology which was making the warehouse efficient and then tweaked the technology so that regardless of the partner, the stores that we partner with are running at the same efficiency. So this is what I call as the scale local, that while we are not running a warehouse, we are yet scaled. And because the last mile is really the last mile, it's not the last 10 miles, we are very highly optimized on the logistics side. And the scale local model, we like the unit economics. To give you some sense of numbers, if a basket is above 1,000 and we are doing that from a store wherein we are doing more than 300 orders per day, we make money. Think about it this way, that between what we get from the store, what we get from advertising and what we get from shipping, and if the basket is, let's say, 1,200, we are making 145 to 150 rupees, and my click to finish cost is less than that. So we are contribution positive. I think the three models, the three revenue streams are not something which are very new, but the commission is there. A small part is the advertising revenue and a small part is the shipping revenue. In terms of like split, think of it more like 80, 10 and 10 percentage wise. The other big stream that we have started is the SaaS piece, the software as a service piece. The technology that we have built for e-groceries for the last 4 years is the best in class. And we are partnering with other large offline retailers who want to go on the omni-channel journey, and we are enabling that journey, and in return for a license fee and a transaction fees, and that is a good piece which is coming in. So we tie up with 4 of the top 10 modern retail chains in India. So we have tie-ups with Hypercity, we have tie-up with More, which is owned by Birlas, we have tie-up with Metro, and we also have a tie-up with Star Bazaar, which is owned by Tatas. We are open in about 30 stores across 10 cities, and that partnership itself is good enough for us to 4x our revenues. Just those 30 stores. We have the technology already in place with those 4 partners, and between these 4 partners we have more than enough stores that we want to over the next 3 years to build a business of very reasonable scale with very little capex and investment. The competition is, a lot of people think it's another large e-commerce place, e-grocery player. In my mind, the real competition out there is the kiranas. These are businesses which have survived for a very long time. They know the business extremely well. We are a small blip, less than 0.2% of the overall market. So the true competition is there. Having said that, I firmly believe that e-groceries in terms of value proposition is here to stay. There is a real convenience problem that we solve for customers. And the space is so large that even if the penetration is just 4%, this can be a 20 to 30 billion opportunity in 3 to 4 years. And we don't need that whole market. We need a very small part of that market to be successful. So I think there will be 3 to 5 players which will do extremely well in the space in the long run. Whether it's the pure play e-grocery players or whether it's a combination of pure play e-grocery as well as horizontal commerce, I think time will tell.